Social media can be really overwhelming, right? But it's just understanding there's three different ways for you to be able to convert your social media, but in a way that is organic, a way that feels right, a way that is just you, and people, they come to your page and like, oh, that's my girl, or no, that is not my girl, right? Number one is you need to be able to create something that's educational. You got to remember, not everybody knows what you do. And when I say they don't know what you do, you got to explain also that sometimes people, for example, I'll give you one example of vaping. I don't know how to vape. I don't know what is the best vape. So I would want to go onto a page and understand, like, why is this vape better than the other, right? When you guys have me talk about, when I talk about the drink, I always talk about this one and this other one, right? You sometimes are wanting to know, okay, what's the difference in between one and the other, and why is it that you feel so much of the product within minutes? Like, there's so many different things. It's calling education, being the expert in your own field, to when people, and I heard this quote from Jeff Bezos, is to be the person that when you're not even in the room, people know exactly who you are and they'll talk about you, right? In good or bad, does not matter. Number two, if I could do it too. Supposed to do one. Girl, I don't even drink and I don't even know why I can't put my numbers, right? Like my fingers out. Two is you want to engage. You want to be able to create content where people are engaging on it. So what makes you unique? You know, you probably like talking about CrossFit. Okay, talk about CrossFit. You guys know I do athletics, so I'll talk about athletics, right? You guys also know that I'll talk about confidence and showing up and various different things and personal development. So I will always talk about that. So I'm engaging with you by sharing different things, by being able to put polls where you guys can relate. When I have, for example, toothpaste on my t-shirt, but I will still walk with it as if I completely own it. So I'm engaging with you guys because I also want you to know that you're also a human being, and the DMs were also human beings, right? I don't want you to think that I don't care about you. No. We are like ride or die together, right? And then the last thing I will leave you with is the entertaining. You want, number three, you want to entertain. Entertainment doesn't need to be that you laugh all the time with me. Entertainment could just be that when you see my page, you feel inspired. When you see something on me, there's like a word of whatever, a word of inspiration. When you see my page, whatever, when you go to that person, what is it that the feeling that you feel? Is it the feeling that you feel belonged? Is it the feeling that, you're going to have some energy? What is that feeling that you want when people think of your brand? They're like, oh man, I know I can get whatever on because I know that person, right? It's not about sharing all of who you are, but it's sharing different parts where people can relate and be like, oh, I see myself in a little bit of her, or I see myself in a little bit of him, right? Because that's what social media is being able to turn strangers into friends, friends into family, okay? If that resonates, drop 100%.